Viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Pisceans and it's for the month of May, a little bit over 2026. My dear Pisces, this is all about your money. Everything you need to know about your work, career, finances, everything about your money. Let's have a look at the messages here for you to see what truth you need to know, what are important factors for you, my dear Pisces. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the channel. Thank you all for being here. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. I wish you abundance of blessings in everything you do, and gratitude to those of you who are supporting the channel. So by supporting me, by watching, I don't mean any other means of support, just watching the videos, and that's it. I appreciate that very much. My dear Pisces, I'd like to see what the first message is from the heavens or the universe for each and every one of you, and there it is. Let's see, what is it that they want you all to know? And we've got Spirit. This is incredible. This is heavenly support, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides, support on a grand scale, especially in one particular area of your life, one challenge that you're having. That's going to be overcome with support that's coming your way. Now, there could be someone sent in your life, someone special to help you, or there could be a situation where somehow assistance is coming and you are going to be supported on a grand scale. Very important. You are going to be supported, and there's going to be the end of a karmic situation and the beginning of a great new beginning. So the end of a great challenge. I'm going to take two messages for all Pisceans from this deck, the truth. And I'll be cutting only once. Okay, here we go. So the first one says you are resting from a major battle. You are going to be very much empowered. We have the Emperor. That's what's coming up. A lot of power and authority. But the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords and the Wands are incredible. Why? The Four of Swords shows that you are ending a big battle that was very difficult. You were going through so much. A lot of your energy was stripped. A lot was taken from you. You had devoted so much, invested so much in something that was overwhelming you, and it's finally over. It could have been a very karmic situation, and it's over. That's probably this challenge that they're going to assist you. The spirit, the heavens, the universe are going to assist you in finally overcoming the situation. Okay, and then you got the Four of Wands, where it shows all your achievements are going to be, a lot of your wishes are going to be granted, a lot of your achievements are going to be manifested, and this is about blessings that are going to be pouring into your life that you will be amazed and in awe as to what's coming. So prepare for this because it's magnificent, absolutely magnificent. And then of course the next one is this section here. Let's have a look at one message for all Pisces to see what other truth is there for you to know. And it says purity. Now, purity is all about detoxifying your life from toxins, from the removal of someone in your life. That's for sure. The challenge, that's for sure. If it was someone or a situation, a challenge will be removed. This can be also about endings and transformations. The unicorn is about endings and death, and it's about magic. So death and then magic. That means something's going to end and then magic is going to start in your life. It is absolutely something mysterious and spectacular is taking place. A lot of happiness, incredible changes that are going to bring you success. That's for sure. A lot of success. Timing, if you want timing, we've got within 9 days to 9 weeks, all the way to September. The next message. It says stability is on its way to you. You'll finally have your stability. There's going to be changes that are going to bring on a lot of stability in your life where you were feeling uncomfortable, unhappy, unstable, didn't know where you are, didn't know where you want to go. All of that is changing and you're finally having the stability that you truly deserve. And when you put this together with the Four of Wands, it shows that many of you are going to be having a lot of harmony in your lifestyle, in your home, in your stability is coming from all angles, and a lot of blessings are going to be bringing on this form of stability because it has a very high level of harmony in it. So that is wonderful. Good to know. Okay, so back to where we were. Let me just see. Okay. And now I'm going to take on one more message from this deck, one answer to one of your questions or guidance in reference to one question that you've been wondering about, wanting to know an answer to, something you've been thinking about and want to have an idea where you're at. My dear Pisces, let's have a look at the truth. It says, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. That is incredible. Listen to your intuition. So the answer is within you, and you'll find it once you listen to your intuition. I'm going to take on 2 or 3 messages from this deck for all Pisces. I think there's one, the fly. And then there is the finger. Is that one too? Yes. And just one more. And there's the other one. All right. There was this one coming out too, but it's May. It was coming, but I didn't take it. I'll take it because it was about to come. So May is going to impact you. This reading is for May. So May is going to impact you on a grand scale. You've got to be careful because, okay, let's go first, second, third. Glasses on. The fly isn't very good. I don't like the fly because usually it's about illness, disappointment, and illness, depression. A period of ill health and depression. That's what the fly is all about. So then you might be going through a period of depression, a period of unhappiness. Maybe you're resting from this big battle and you're going to be okay. But there could be accusations. There could be guidance as to which road to take, which path to take. But sometimes the finger can be a warning. It says warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. There could be some problem that your intuition is trying to prepare you for, something that's going to happen. I know that that's happening to me. There's something being warned every day because something is coming. Okay, the eagle, it says triumph over troubles and obstacles, overcoming obstacles and becoming victorious. It is also about freedom and connected to Scorpio. Okay, moving on to the next one. Those of you who have got Scorpio, you might be dealing with Scorpio. I'll take this up a little bit so that these all can sit well. Yeah, all right. The next one is May itself. Something major, big in May happening. Something is going to bloom. Something is going to move. Something is going to move your emotions. It could be connected to people who are born in May, who are Taurus or Gemini. Okay. Now, moving on to the next level. And the next level is this deck here. Let's have a look at what happens here. 2 messages for all Pisceans. I'll be cutting twice. Once. I got it easy. Thank you. This is beautiful. You got one of your oldest wishes granted. A great new beginning of prosperity coming your way. Prosperity begins. This is beautiful. That's what's coming. But in the meantime, prior to prosperity coming, you've got one of your oldest wishes being granted. You are going to be favored and given so much freedom, happiness, transcending to high levels, ranking up. And one of your oldest wishes being granted. A spiritual situation, a mysticism of some sort is going to take place, a spiritual event. Something is happening. Your higher self is trying to tell you that the timing is now. Within 2 weeks, 2 months. The divine timing of something is happening now. And I feel like, quite honestly, I believe that this too is either meeting someone spectacular in your life or the end of a chapter. For the majority of you, it's the end of a chapter that it was horrific, it was difficult, and you're ending a big battle and resting from it. That's what I see. That's what I feel this is all about. Okay, now we're moving on to the next level. And the next level is, what is the next level? Let me think. Oh, yes. I'll take 2 messages from this deck, 2 or 3 messages for all Pisceans. Oh, okay, so we got the first one, the truth. Oh, we got the second and the third. Perfect. All right, so we've got the strategies are needed with the chess. Strategies are needed, and money strategy especially. Wisdom is needed and wise spending. Especially you have to look at the long haul, the long term, and see, how to prepare your life, you got to think things through and set some boundaries, set some strategies and implement them. That's all you've got to do. Like some of you might be looking at careers in military. There may be military now, it's all over the place, and leadership positions. But strategies and implementing strategies is very important. This is going to bring you a lot of stability. Money blocks and money being stuck, you all changing, because you're becoming financially sound and there is a lot of stability coming your way. So some of you might be also dealing with water-related work, careers, business, travel, and so forth. The next one is the nugget, which means small increases and valuable information coming to light. Honest assessment of situations is going to be done. I also feel like a fresh start in careers, some of you. Steady work is going to be there, and career building mechanisms are going to be also there. Wow. Okay, that's great. Moving on to the next level. The next level is 2 messages, and then I'll clarify the cards. 2 messages for all Pisces. What are 2 important factors that every Pisces need to know? Okay, so we got the first one, the element of earth. Did something push itself out? No. Okay. One more message for all Pisces, and there it is. All right. The raccoon. Right. Okay. The element of earth. Let's talk about that first. We'll talk about the raccoon a little bit later on. Okay. The earth is all about, very similar to the anchor. The anchor. The anchor showed that there are situations that are stuck. They're not moving, but surely something is going to happen for sure very soon. It says it's unlikely that things will be staying stuck. They're going to be moving forward. Something practicality is needed. You need to be grounded, and you have to do set solid boundaries and foundations. You have to be dutiful and conservative in your ways of dealing with situations. Being methodical is going to help you big time. Duty bound. It's about your duty and doing your duty and building. Wow. Tangible action needed. That's beautiful. All right. The raccoon is all about curiosity and problem solving. The raccoon is about someone mischievous. You need a lot of resourcefulness. Ask all kinds of questions. Interrogate, analyze to solve any kind of problem. And there is resolution to one problem without a doubt. So that's why the raccoon is in your reading. Some of you might be thinking of being an entrepreneur, starting your own thing. There's going to be a lot of healing, a lot of changes that are going to bring on new beginnings that are going to be resolving a lot of your problems. The letter A for Antarctica is there. And timing, we've got 15. It could be 15 days, weeks, and all the way into June. This is all going to happen. Now I'm going to start clarifying. And I'm starting with one of your oldest wishes. Being granted, the star. The truth about the star for all Pisceans. What is it that's being granted? What could it be? A great celebration, because destiny intervenes. And destiny intervening is first about a lot of money. Number 1, it's to do with money. Number 2, destiny is about fortune, of course. We said that. A great amount of fortune and luck. It's about luck. That's why there's valuable increase in your money with the nugget. Gold. Some of you could be investing in gold. Gold is all about money and power. So much power. I have to hold my tongue. There are some things I can't say, and I'm barely able to hold myself. Okay. So there's going to be celebrations. There's going to be manifestations being attained. There's going to be so much. The Wheel of Fortune is also about karma being paid off and done, finishing from a major karmic chapter. The Wheel of Fortune, it brings you luck and happiness. It uplifts you, and sometimes, almost always, it takes control of situations and moves things the way it wants to be, to take on or to take you to the next level. So much of this is taking place. So much of it. You're going to be loving what is coming. Prepare for it. Wheel of Fortune, play the lotto or the lottery, and I feel like there could be a lot of money, especially a victory is going to be there. Especially, it wasn't the victory I was going to say, especially if one of your oldest wishes is to be wealthy and you wanted to win some sort of a lottery or lotto. That's when you play. You've got the lucky numbers all given to you in this channel. Use them. Go look for the post section in the channel where it says post, where the playlist is, and go to lucky numbers and get the ones under Pisces. There is a great victory. A great victory awaits you. I'm going to take this. All right, the next one. We've got resting from a big battle. The Four of Swords. Finally resting and it's over. And just going through, like accepting that it's over. It could be dealing with something that was excessive, too much, overwhelming, controlling. It could have been with someone that had Capricorn in them. This is a Capricorn card. But it was something that needed healing, and it's over. You are going to get so many rewards, so much is coming your way. So much applause, so much victory. This is a victory again, victory after victory coming your way. This is incredible. For a job well done, you are going to get recognition. You are going to get the recognition that you need. You are going to get the applause that you need from the people around you, from work, and from the heavens and the universe. We've got the Empress, which is about abundance and a very loving, nurturing energy that's going to give you the world. Oh my God, there's the world. You're transcending to high levels of victory, high levels of life. You're ranking up to great levels beyond where you are today. Abundance in many sectors of your life. Wow. Love this for you. Okay. They're saying take the world, so I'll take it. Okay. Moving on to the next level, which is the spiritual event that's going to take place in your life. It could be connected to someone that's born in February, who is either Aquarius or Pisces. It could be also connected to someone that's got Chinese year of the ox, buffalo. It can also be about someone, it could be happening around February 2027 coming. The wishes and dreams come true are connected to freedom, a new beginning. And within 8 weeks or up to August, you'll be hearing or starting something that's got to do with your oldest wish that you've always wanted. Time for it to be manifested, granted. Now, we're going to have a look at the High Priestess. Let's see what the mystery is. At a time where you're feeling miserable and things are not doing well, end of a karmic chapter, saying goodbye to something horrific and resting from it. It could have been dealing with someone that was earth energy or had Aries in them. Feeling sad and unhappy, disoriented is coming to an end. This is because you might be grieving the loss of someone that might be of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or they might have Aries in them, or could be both, could be earth and Aries. But you are going to be empowered. That's the good news out of this. After this ending, you are going to be empowered, and an absolute authority and material stability comes with it also. Material stability. On top of an earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn being part of it, part of the situation. This situation that is a mysterious spiritual event. Now the Four of Wands for every Piscean. It says there's going to be a great proposal or proposition coming your way. One that's going to be wonderful and coming from a good place. You'll be thinking about it deeply. Or you might be proposing something to someone. But there is the beginning of a great prosperity. Overflowing prosperity begins and it comes into your life without stopping. You are going to be so overwhelmed with joy, happiness, and so much. Where's that Wheel of Fortune? So much fortune and luck. Fortune and luck with it. I'll just put this one here, and this one here, and this one here. So much fortune, so much luck. And there's real, valuable, and honest, I forgot the word that I was looking for, assessment needed by you. You need to assess everything with the ultimate truth and be honest with yourself, and you will see that you are going to be transcending to levels beyond where you are today and reaching levels you've dreamed about or you've wished very hard to manifest. So prepare for all this. It's all happening and it's all going to be yours. And it's all magnificent. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing everything, and so is the prosperity that begins and it doesn't end. Okay? So absolute fortune, and you are going to be enjoying the beauty of that. Hard work is going to pay off. Pay attention to details when signing contracts, when dealing with any kind of contracts. Okay, so that is that. Now there's 2 messages from another deck. Let's have a look at this. Truth. Okay, we got one. Faraway places. Someone from a distance. There's something to do with a distance. It could be business. It could be someone. It could be a situation to do with distance. Okay, distance is the clue. It says faraway places, get ready for a new horizon. Something new that's happening, and it is going to be at a distance. Very important. Now, we've got rejuvenating rain. This is all about clearing the past so that you can heal the present, because something major is about to come in your life. So heal the past and move on from the past and prepare for what's coming. And what's coming is not the future, it's the present. We're going to take 3 truths for every Pisces. I want clue and timing. The first one, oh my God, and the second one, they just jumped out, and I need one more. One more for Pisces. And there's the third one. Okay, let's go through them together. The first one says, follow your dreams. That means your dreams are about to take place, where they're transcending you to high levels of success. Changes are going to be on their way to you, and this is happening within 4 weeks to 4 months. We've got environmental changes. Something is changing in your environment. The way situations that you're moving, there's movement, there is distance, there is change in your current situation, home, business, elsewhere. Your environment is changing. But you know what? This is going to transcend you to high levels of understanding and thinking things through. And a lot of assessments are going to take place. It's going to bring you a lot of success and transcend you to high levels, the environment and the shift in the environment. Within 4 to 8 weeks from now, all the way to August. The third one, spirituality. A spiritual event is going to take place, like we talked about here. It could be this, one of your oldest wishes being granted. You see? But it's happening, and it's going to free you from something. Something that was toxic, something that was very complicated, something that was very difficult. It's coming to an end. A lot of changes are going to bring you freedom and spiritual growth, and you are going to be in awe as to the magical of spirit, the magic of the spirit that's going to take place in your life. You will know there's serendipitous events that are going to take place that are going to be overwhelming you. Okay, so we got timing July. We got 14 weeks and all the way into July. Major matters taking place. Now, as for the Chineses, I'll call them out quickly. Chinese year of the goat twice. We got 3 times, sorry. Chinese year of the ox buffalo. Chinese year of the horse twice. Chinese year of the rabbit, the dragon, and the cat, rabbit. Okay, very important. And the rat, yes, I said the rat. All these are important, and that's, before I say it's the end of your reading, I want to get one message, minimum one message for every Piscean, the truth on these Chinese cookies, and there it is. Let's see what it says. What's important? One more important message for you. It says jealousy. You've got to be very careful. There are a lot of jealous people out there. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Very important. Very important. And that's the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear viewers. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of love and light. Namaste.